And hello, boys and girls and families. This is our math lesson for today. And we have been talking this week about measurement. And we've been measuring using different things, okay? They're called non-standard units, okay? Which means they're not like centimeters or inches or meters. So it's just things that we have around to use to measure. And you kids and families have come up with some awesome ideas, okay, using different blocks and plates and Scrabble letters, and yesterday we used both steps and our feet to measure, okay, and today what our challenge will be is to make our own little ruler using non-standard measures, okay? And I'll just show you some things that I found around my house that are used for measuring. Okay, and this one here is called a T-square, and it's for measuring and cutting drywall. Okay, and then I have a few tape measures here. Okay, and this tape measure has both centimeters, which in Canada we're supposed to use centimeters, and it also has inches, and if you're building something, you'll probably end up using inches. If you go to the hardware store, you probably won't ask them for a measurement in centimeters or meters. You probably won't ask for a 2.4 meter long 2x4. You'll ask for an 8-foot 2x4. But anyway, we can use both in Canada, and I use both. But quite often when I'm building, I do use inches. But in Canada, like I say, we are supposed to use centimeters. That's our official thing. So kilometers an hour is metric, kilograms is metric, but pounds and inches and feet are called imperial measure. Okay, so there's some other tape measure. This was in inches. This one's in inches. This is called a caliper for measuring how thick things are or how big a hole is in something. Here's a little ruler measuring inches. And this is actually one for measuring centimeters, okay? So what our challenge today is we are going to make our own little ruler, and I've sort of started mine, and I've called it Mr. McElroy's ruler, and I have a picture of me. I know I don't have that much hair, and I put a bike on it just for fun. And I thought what my standard of measure would be, and I was using Lego blocks this week, so I thought I would keep that going. And I'm going to make my ruler that's going to measure how many Lego blocks long, but instead of carrying around a bunch of Lego blocks, I can make my own ruler, just like these different ruler things here. So I am going to line mine up so it's right at the edge here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, right at the edge of my Lego block, I'm going to draw a line with a marker, okay? So when I'm measuring, 0 will be right here. And if I'm measuring something, that will be 1 Lego block, okay? And I'm going to grab my Lego block. Now, this is the tricky part, is I'm going to line it up perfectly at that line again. And I'm going to draw another line here. And if I'm measuring something, this will be 2 Lego blocks. All right, I'm going to keep going. So you see how I line it up right at the line? And then I come over here, I draw my line down, and that will be 0, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to keep going here. I'm going to draw my line down. And maybe I'll just draw a few lines here. So again, we line it up, draw it down, line it up, draw it down, line it up, draw a line down, line it up, draw a line down, line it up, draw a line down, and then I'll go back and I'll finish my numbers. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is good practice printing our numbers. 6, 7, and 8, and 9. Okay, so now I'm going to try to actually use my ruler, and I just have some things over here that I can practice measuring with, okay? So let's measure our alphabet card, okay? So when you're measuring with a ruler, you line up 0, just like we did with our blocks or our feet. We line it up perfect right at the edge, and our ruler makes it so easy to measure. Look at this. Our alphabet card is 5 Lego blocks long, okay? So I have some other things here. Now I have a, this is for eating corn, and it's a little bit curved, so I might use that little trick. I just have some toothpicks here to measure, so I know where the start is, I know where the end is, and I'm going to measure, and I'm going to line it up right at the start. So the corn eating thing is 2 Lego blocks and a little bit. Okay, we could call that a half, or just a little bit is fine. Okay, let's see what else I have to measure here. I have some scissors. Okay, I don't think I need the toothpicks for that. So I'll line it up. Now the toothpicks probably wouldn't be a bad idea. So let's put our toothpick in here and here. And then I'll line it up to start. Look at that. Those scissors are 4 Lego blocks long, okay? And the rulers make it so easy to measure. I'm just gonna do one more. I'll do a bigger thing here. Let's do my pencil case, if you can see it. And I'm gonna line it up at the start. Okay, I could use my toothpicks again. There's my one toothpick. And my other one was hidden here. Sorry, the camera guy is terrible, I know. Okay, here we go. Toothpick start, toothpick at the end. Get my ruler, I measure it up, and look at that. 6 Lego blocks long, my pencil case. All right, so we would love to see some things that you can measure, okay? And another tip, after you make your ruler, hold on to it, okay? Because we're going to use it tomorrow as well for a little lesson that Mrs. Roy's doing. So hold on to your ruler, and we'd love to see some things that love to see the ruler that you make and some things that you can measure around your home. And it's just so fast with a ruler to measure things. Does it just like that. So good luck. Thanks so much for all your work. Have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye.